YouTube, what's up? You know, there's many ways to skin a cat. And like I always say, in weight loss, there's so many ways to lose weight. And it's really all just like a toolkit, you feel me? I look at it as like tools to get the job done. And at many parts of this journey, you know, you're gonna have to use different tools to accomplish the job at different times during the journey. And it could be a daily evaluation, it could be a monthly evaluation, it could be anything, right? Because you have to be you don't have to do shit, right? But I like to say you have to be versatile, and you know you have to face these challenges as they come. You know, gaining weight is so easy. All you gotta do is sit back, relax, and eat all the good foods, right? But to lose weight, I'm not gonna say it's hard all the time, but it's definitely a large mountain that you have to climb. You know what I mean? And we experience turbulence as we're trying to climb. And over the past week, I've experienced turbulence. You know, those of you guys that are familiar with my last fast, you know that um, the first half of my 31 days was tough for me. Only in the weight category. I just wasn't losing weight. I just wasn't losing weight. I experienced the same thing, and I would say maybe like the past 5 6 days. Tomorrow will mark day 10, and I'm posting a video on the first half of this 20-day water fast. But yeah, I experienced a lot of turbulence. You know, I felt like I did everything right. You know, I took the electrolytes, the vitamins, I took a little bit of black tea at times. Towards the end of this 10 days, I took a little bit of lemons in my water. I went for walks. I tried my best to get sleep to sleep. I just could not go to sleep. I wanted to take melatonin, but I'm trying, it's not that I'm trying not to take melatonin, but I feel as though I want to go with the flow more. You know, I don't want to take melatonin because I'm not falling asleep while I'm fasting. If I'm not falling asleep while I'm fasting, I'm going to assume I'm not supposed to be sleeping. That's just how I'm rolling. I might change my mind later, but for the first 10 days, that's how I'm rocking. You feel me? But anyways, the purpose of this water fast is to lose weight. I'm not going to hold you. This particular water fast, the purpose is to lose weight. It ain't for mental clarity, focus, all that. It's literally to lose weight. And the weight isn't dropping. And the difference in me on this fast versus my last fast, this fast, I'm not really too frustrated. And maybe it's because I'm getting exercise. Maybe that's helping giving me mental strength after all, right? Um, but it does bother me. It does bother me. It does bother me. But I'll be okay. You feel me? Um, During my last fast, yeah, the first half I didn't get a lot of results. But towards the second half, I got a lot of results, right? I dropped under 250. You know, during the second half, I think I lost 18 pounds, which I regained. But um, I am gonna lose the weight slowly but surely. One of the things that I'm learning is patience, man. I'm learning patience, and I'm not a patient person, but I'm learning patience. I'm learning to take it one day at a time, and I mean really take it one day at a time. All right, but every day I get on that scale, I'm like, F this scale. Even though I know it's not the scale's fault. I already replaced my scale, so we know it's not the scale. Um, it is what it is. But I haven't actually spent time, like I said I was, evaluating maintenance because I still keep thinking about these next 60 pounds I want to lose, you know, to reach 200. I keep thinking about it. Do I want to do it by way of water fast? Do I want to do keto intermittent? And the crazy thing is I kind of know how much weight I lose when I do each fast because I'm a stat guy, right? I keep my stats. And my stats say when I do keto intermittent, I lose on average 12, 13 pounds a month. Now, that's when I was much bigger. So, worst case scenario, I might lose like 5 pounds in a month. Worst case, though, doing keto intermittent. And I have to think about it. Like, let's say I start at 250 pounds, losing 5 pounds a month. That'd take me roughly 10 months, if that's all I stuck with, right? But me knowing me, I know that I have many tools in my toolkit, and I am gonna mix it up. A lot of times, there's this keto calculator that I like to use, and I don't really follow it, but I noticed that no matter what fast I do, blah 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 blah, I actually average about 13 pounds of weight loss a month. Is that accurate? Something like that. Something like that. You know, of course, during water fasting, I would say I'm averaging 20 pounds a month. But doing everything else, I average about 13 pounds a month of weight loss. I don't mind losing 13 pounds a month. If I lose 13 pounds a month, it would only take me, roughly, let's say let's just say worst case scenario, there was some month I only lost 9 or 10 pounds. It'd take me about 4 or 5 months to reach 200. I don't really care how long it takes me to reach 200, as long as I can do it in at least 4 or 5 months. I would say 4 months. And I'm thinking about it. Keto intermittent gives me a chance to eat more. And I think I do miss food. I'm almost on 6 months. I'm almost on 6 months of water fasting. And I do miss food. And I don't miss dirty food, guys. I miss just good food. Believe it or not, during this fast, I've turned into a real vegetable guy. I really love my vegetables. Baked, roasted, pan fried, charred, sauteed. Anytime I make a plate of food, I'm going for the vegetables first. And that's so different. That's so different. I mean, I know that a potato is a vegetable, right? And I mean, when I used to order burger and fries, I would kind of eat the fries first. But um, I'm talking about the real vegetables, them steamed vegetables, the ones that you taste the actual vegetable. You don't taste the fried, the fried, the grease and the salt. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I do taste the grease and the salt when I stir fry it, saute it. But anyways, um, even the oil I use is good now, right? Olive oil, extra virgin, coconut oil, avocado oil. It's a lot to think about. I wouldn't say it's overwhelming, but right now I just don't want to think about it. That's just the honest truth. I just don't want to think about it. I haven't taken the time to think about it. I've just kind of been thinking about life. Like, where do I go from here? In my career, I'm in IT. I'm in IT. I'm a network engineer. I'm in IT. I've always wanted to be an engineer, this type of engineer too. I don't mean like an electrical or mechanical engineer, but I always wanted to be a network engineer, network security engineer. I'm pretty much a network security engineer. And now I'm finally here and I see what it is. And it is a beautiful job. It is a dope ass thing. It's a blessing. I pray to God for it and he really gave it to me. I'm telling you, like, one day I'll talk about a lot of my journeys in life. All my journeys in life align with God, like, to the core. It's not me. I always tell people that. Like, people say, wow, you lost a lot of weight. If I really want to talk to them about it, I always tell them first and foremost, it's not me. To God be all the glory, and I really mean it. I mean, for 30 years, I tried to lose weight. Not for 30 years. Let's say 20 years. It's only when God stepped in that I was able to do it. But yeah, I've been thinking about my career, like, where do I want to go from here? Really, I'm a businessman. My whole life, I've been a hustler. I've been a hustler since, I think, fifth grade. Like, real spill, like, a really hustler. I used to hustle baseball cards, basketball cards, Pokemon cards, video games, music CDs, movies, video game currency, shoes, all sorts of video game products, clothes, vintage stuff. I've always been a hustler. I've always been a hustler. But I have a passion in currency. I really love currency. I don't really know that I want to do that for a living. I like to hustle in things where I feel like I'm providing some sort of value to some sort of market. Not to say that currency doesn't provide value, but trading currency feels more like a game. I don't want to do a game for my career. I've thought a lot about coaching, you know, like, so let's say I'm on 11 day 100 1100 let's say I'm on an 1100-day journey. Right now, I'm like on day 440, right? I don't feel like I would be able to do coaching until I reach the end of my journey. And the reason is I haven't even went through the maintenance mode. I haven't went through so many modes that are even tougher than the one I'm in. Weight loss, to most people think weight loss is hard. Imagine maintenance, where you're trying to keep it off. And maintenance isn't like, it's forever almost. You know what I'm saying? Like maintenance is almost forever. Like for me personally, I think maintenance is learning what you can eat and not gain weight. But it's gonna take time to learn that. You know what I'm saying? But once you learn that, then you pretty much just know, okay, I can eat this today because this isn't gonna cause weight gain. And the reason why you have to think that much about food going into your body, at least me, is because I'm formerly obese. Right? At that point, I would be formerly obese. Right now, I'm officially, or not anymore. You know, technically, I'm morbidly obese as of today, but under 255 pounds, I'm technically obese, no longer morbidly obese, right? And then I think to not be considered overweight, I think I have to go under 180 or something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, I want to be, I want to hit maintenance, maintain maintenance, weight, and build my body. And learn what balance is and what I can do and feel good daily without too many extremities. Now, I'm an extreme person. I'm a risk taker. I'm all those sort of things. So I'm always going to be a bit extreme, right? That's just my personality. So I'm just trying to learn what works, what's going to work, what's going to continue to work. It's a lot to learn. I'm still processing a lot. A lot of people that I know in personal life, right, have asked me to help them. Um, a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of people, now I wouldn't say a lot, but some people on YouTube, some people on Instagram asked me to help them. Everyone wants help. And at first I was like, I didn't need help. Why do y'all need help? But then I began to understand that, hold on, I got to where I am because of God. You know, it wasn't me. So I had to really process it and be like, okay, I can understand why they need help. They need help too. Just as God helped me, they need help. So one thing I've learned is that I am gonna have to do some coaching. I already kind of do a little bit of life coaching, a little bit of personal finance coaching, but I don't do it as a job. You know, I just do it like I talk to people about it and blah 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 blah, right? And I do see progress in people, and it's dope because I do it selflessly. Coaching, I don't know how much money I would make off it. I don't know how I really feel about it, but you can't knock something until you try it, right? So I'm thinking maybe that will be an endeavor. But again, I'm on day 440 and I have to accomplish my goals and stuff. I can't get sidetracked. So I'm gonna let coaching happen naturally as I feel it, if I feel it, etc. There is one person I'm actually kind of coaching, maybe two. I'll just keep accumulating if I really think about it. There's a few people I am kind of coaching, kind of. I'm not coaching in the sense that we talk daily or weekly or anything like that, but I'm coaching in the sense that every now and then they hit me up, I give them some pointers and I teach them some things, I give them some books to read, blah, 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 blah. But that might be my next endeavor. Um, but right now I don't have the will to help a lot of people. That's all I can say. And consistently and to dedicate my time towards that. And I've noticed that anytime I have a job, like a 9 to 5, that's how it always is, you know. Through all my hustles and everything, I also had to weigh it. I also had to weigh it like, can I do all of this at the same time? And there were times when I had to call out of work because I had so much things to do regarding my hustle. I couldn't do my hustle and be at work. You feel me? And that's my fear when it comes to coaching. And I also think that coaching is better in person, you know, because the way I've always envisioned health and wellness coaching is like, we got to hit the gym together. We got to talk. We got to walk. We got to do things, you know. I don't want it to be phone consultations, emails, and stuff, and video calls and stuff like that. I like in person. It's called touching a human. I like to connect with people. So it's a lot to think about, but I think I'm gonna actually start thinking about it and see how I really feel about it. And if it's something that I'm gonna do, I think it's something that's worth exploring. It's the tougher part of the journey. It's weird because I'm in the final third of my weight loss, right? I lost 210 pounds. I only got like 110 left. Imagine me saying only 110. But the reason it's only 110 is because in this first 5 months, I lost 110. So my projection was September for 250 pounds or something. I don't remember. Or was that 220? I don't really remember. But I know that my projection was November for the end of weight loss and going into maintenance mode bodybuilding. But that doesn't look realistic to me unless I continue extreme dieting. But I know that around November is the time where I was thinking about skin removal surgery. I might move it up. I don't know if y'all can see this on camera, but you know, it's starting to fall. And the craziest thing is when I saw it at first, I was like, but now I'm kind of excited. It's like, now I see the progress. Like now when I look at pictures, it's undeniable. Now when I look at my old pictures and see these pictures, it's undeniable. But I remember when I lost my first 60, 75 pounds, I couldn't see it. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. It's your boy. Peace.